My name is Bianca Lopez Valencia, and right now I am a journalist in Oklahoma. I'm working as a reporter for TV Alabanza. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma with a bachelor's degree in journalism in 2009, and I got married in 2010, and right now I'm a reporter for TV Alabanza. When I was young, I didn't know if I was going to go to college. I didn't know where I was going to go. I was the oldest child of four, and I always thought that it was my obligation to excel, to put an example to my younger brothers and sister, and just do the best that I could do. I actually, whenever I graduated in 2005 from Westmore High School, I had no idea what I was going to do, and so I just enrolled into a junior college at OCCC, and I graduated in 2007 with my associates. And during that process, you know, it's the basics that you need to get a degree in anything. So that's what I did, but I really liked journalism. Once I started taking the classes, once I started getting to know the teachers, getting to know more of the field, getting to know the people around it, the people who actually have that as a profession, that made me decide that I wanted to do that for the rest of my life, because you never know what is going to be next. You never know what you're going to cover. Every day is different. So I really like that about journalism, and being able to be a reporter and getting the news out to people, and as well as for the community, getting them to know what events is going on, what things that they can take advantage of that is free, like free clinics or anything like that. Well, my parents, my mother is from Mexico and my father's from Peru, and I was the oldest. I would say that I'm really blessed to have parents like them, because they always wanted me to excel. They always thought that I had a brighter future. They always worked hard for my future. My dad worked 2 or 3 jobs when I was younger, and I have to give him all the thanks, you know, because my mom was there at the house, but whenever my brothers and sisters got older, she would work too, and they would work hard for my education. And so I knew that I had to be a good example. They inspired me. They told me, you know what, you can do it. Whatever goals you have, we are with you. They were always there to support me in whatever I did. They have a local business, or a Mexican restaurant that they have, and they were like, you know what, Bianca, I know that we have this, but you can do something better. We don't have a high school diploma, we don't have college education, but you can. We're going to offer you this, and I know that you can succeed. And I took it, and I went with it, and I graduated from college. After I finished getting my associate's degree at OCCC, I went off to the University of Oklahoma in Norman, and there I was presented with many opportunities. I got to start produce a news show that was in Spanish, and it would broadcast to Telemundo in Oklahoma. And that's how I received my internship, and I eventually got the job after I graduated. So that was my first job getting out of college as a reporter for Telemundo, and every day it was different. Every day it would be at a robbery, at a murder scene. It could be about laws, HB 1804, which was a really strong bill that came into effect in Oklahoma and affected many in our community. Whenever we had stories about a little boy that had cancer and the family was struggling to keep ends meet, and we were there to raise money for their family, for them to not get back on bills and things like that. And every day was different, so being a reporter was #1 for me. After the job was done at Telemundo, I got a better offer for TV Alabanza, and it's basically more to help the community, whatever opportunities there is in the community, and that's what my primary focus is right now, just to help the people. I was recently married in 2010 of April. I got married. I'm gonna be married for a year on Sunday is our anniversary. And I think establishing goals in my life, like graduating from high school, graduating from college, and getting married was the three most important goals of my life. And I accomplished them. So now I'm just waiting for God to see what He has planned for me. If it's to form a family sometime soon, then it might be it. I grew up in church, and one of my strong beliefs and what I think is right is to wait till you're married to have a sexual relationship. Whenever I was married, I was a virgin, the altar. So, I mean, there was nothing in the way. I kept my mind busy. I was always on the run. I would stay in school from early in the morning to late at night. So my mind was always in school, focused in school to finish my projects, get good grades, and graduate. So I didn't have to struggle with that kind of things, with that kind of temptation, because I never brought it up on myself to get in that situation. But I would say that, keep your mind busy always. Establish goals that you have in your life, and you can succeed without getting any interventions like in the middle. If I was a teenager that maybe is going through a situation, some kind of temptation of having a sexual relationship, I would tell you to wait. Because it's the best decision that you can make, because your parents are looking at you, your younger brothers and sisters, and you have to keep your life, be a good role model to them, because things like that can not ruin your life, but it would change your life completely. Having a child at a young age, you're not ready for it, and I don't think it's a good idea to give that a priority whenever you have your future of a college career. No one can take a college career away from you. I would encourage teenagers that are graduating from high school to continue their education to college. There are so many opportunities here in our state that, some students are getting free college, tuition paid, and things like that. You need to ask around to see what opportunities there is for you, because there are. All you have to do is ask. I would advise them to complete their college education, get their degree, and then wait around for a job, or after you graduate, you might already have a job with the internships and the opportunities that you'll get during your college years.